Hello, my name is Marianne Grady Flores, and I'm here with Jerry Berrigan, and we are in Brunswick, Georgia, which is in the southeast corner, coastal Georgia, just north of Jacksonville, Florida. So, Jerry, I would love for you to share with us more about the Kings Bay Plowshares, which your mother is a very central part of. Tell us about yourself and about your mom.
Well, the Kings Bay Plowshares are 7 Catholic anti-nuclear activists who, on April 4th of 2018, enacted a symbolic disarmament at the Naval Station at St. Mary's, Georgia. Naval Station is home to the Atlantic Fleet of Trident submarines. Each Trident submarine carries, I believe, a dozen or 18 Trident missiles. Each Trident missile has something like 8 independently targetable Trident nuclear warheads.
On the tips of each of
That's right. So that means that the missile is fired from the sub, and then each warhead can go to a different city and completely destroy it. And the United States Navy maintains many of these subs. I don't have the number at hand. But in any case, it was the conviction of the 7 Kings Bay Plowshares that it is completely unacceptable that any nation would have such a weapons system, and that Trident needs to be abolished, and by extension that all nuclear weapons need to be abolished, and by extension that all war needs to end. And they came to these conclusions based on their Catholic faith, which is based on the Gospels and based on the Bible, in which we're commanded not to kill one another, but instead to love one another and to figure out ways of living in peace. And so that would be their hope for the world. Based on that very deep hope, they committed a rather radical act of civil disobedience, for which they're now facing 3 felony charges. And 3 of the 7 have remained in prison some 17 months since April 4th of 2018. My mother, Liz McAlister, who is 79 years old, being one of them. And the court proceedings have been very long and protracted. It's been almost 2 years since I've seen my mom. And so my sisters and I traveled from afar to come to Brunswick, Georgia, to join the community of support and to be present for the court appearance yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Jerry, how did you find your mom when you went to visit? You had that first visit in a long time. Tell us about how she was.
It was very good to see her.
You can hold it.
You want me to hold it? Okay. It was very good to see her. She appears to have lost a little bit of weight, but her spirits were very high, and she, I would say, overall is in a very good condition.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Jerry. And is there any last-minute words that you'd like to say? Will you be able to come back this fall when hopefully a trial will happen?
Well, it's possible based on yesterday's court proceeding that the charges will be dismissed. So if that's the case, I won't come back in the fall. If there is a trial, I plan on attending, yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerry. So for further information about the trial and about the defendants and their oral arguments that were submitted yesterday for their pretrial motion hearing, you can visit our website, which is kingsbayplowshares7.org. And you'll find the news releases and articles and the oral arguments posted to the website. Thank you.